I've done some extensive research on today's topic and constantly seek viewers' input and open for correction if my information is wrong. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about the absolute beating heart of our EV, which is the battery. But don't worry, we are not going to get bogged down in complicated chemistry or molecular structures or even the engineering jargons today. Instead, we are going to break down the EV batteries in a way that actually makes sense for our daily driving here in Singapore. Whether you drive a Tesla, a BYD, a European luxury EV or one of the newer Chinese brands like GAC Aion, understanding your battery means less range anxiety and a much better ownership experience. If you are a current EV owner or you are thinking about making the switch for your next family car, please hit that subscribe button right now. It really helps the channel to grow, and I promise to keep bringing you easy to understand guides every now and then. Alright, let's dive in. If you strip away all the marketing talks from the different car dealerships, there are basically two main types of batteries dominating the Singapore EV market today. I like to call them the marathon runner and the sprinter. Now let's start with the marathon runner. In the EV world, this is known as the LFP battery. LFP batteries are the tough, reliable workhorses of the EV world. If you buy a BYD, a standard range Tesla Model 3 or Model Y, or newer Chinese models like the GAC Aion V or the standard Xpeng G6, you are getting an LFP battery. In fact, BYD has become the undisputed king of the Singapore EV market recently, capturing over 37% of the EV market share this year. And their famous Blade battery is a type of LFP. Why is this battery like a marathon runner? Because it is incredibly durable and it loves hard work. It handles Singapore's 30-something degree tropical heat like an absolute champ. But the absolute best thing about the marathon runner battery is how you charge it. You can actually plug this car in, charge it all the way to 100% and sleep soundly. In fact, the car actually wants you to charge it to 100% at least once a week, so that its internal computer knows exactly how much fuel is left in the tank. So, we have covered why LFP batteries are the tough, reliable marathon runners, dominating our roads in BYD, Tesla and Aion models. But like any athletes, they have their sacrifices. What exactly are the drawbacks of LFP batteries? First, the weight penalty. LFP isn't built for explosive speed because it has lower energy density. To get a competitive driving range, the car has to be packed with significantly heavier and bulkier batteries. And that's the main sacrifice. For you as a driver, the trade-off is a car that won't give you that stomach drop acceleration feeling of a high-performance EV. It feels dependable, but at the same time, it feels heavy. And then, the charging top speeds. While they can handle the tropical heat beautifully, LFP batteries generally cannot accept those blisteringly high peak charging speeds. Now, you won't see LFP cars hitting that crazy 250 kilowatt numbers. They are generally slower on paper athletes, requiring more time to get to full juice compared to their performance cousins. If you are the kind of driver who just wants to use your car like a household appliance, drive it, plug it into your HDB multi-story car park, charge it to full and not worrying about it, brands using LFP batteries are your best friend. If you are finding this breakdown helpful and relatable, please take 1 second to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It will actually tell the YouTube to share this video with other Singaporean drivers who might want to know more about their EVs. Now, let's talk about the Sprinter. In the industry, this is known as the NMC battery. If you are eyeing an European car like BMW or Mercedes-Benz or an Audi or even a Volkswagen, If you are looking at the high-performance Korean car like the Hyundai Ioniq 5 or Kia EV6, you are likely dealing with a Sprinter battery. The Sprinter is all about high energy and high performance. It packs a massive amount of power into a smaller, lighter package. And this is why a lot of the European luxury brands prefers it. They can give you that thrilling sport car level acceleration and a very long driving range without making the car incredibly bulky. Now, the Korean and the Japanese brands also use this technology to allow for lightning fast charging. The Hyundai and Kia EVs use a special 800-volt system that lets them act like a Formula 1 pit stop at the charging station. But just like a real Sprinter, this battery needs a little bit more care and recovery. You should not push it to its absolute maximum limit every single day. For daily driving around the city or PIE, you should only charge to 80%. Pushing that battery to 100% every day, especially parked out in the hot Singapore sun, puts stress on the battery and will cause it to lose its total range faster over time. You only charge the Sprinter to 100% on the morning you are packing up the family for a long trip up the North-South Highway to KL or maybe Penang. Besides, NMC batteries also comes with a relatively higher maintenance and fire risk. To deliver all that performance safely, the car actually needs an incredibly complex active cooling system, and that's another potential point of failure. If you abuse the battery through excessive high-speed driving, followed immediately by the fast charging in the sun, you will actually put a severe strain on that system. And furthermore, as compared to LFP, NMC is inherently more chemically unstable. While modern systems are safe, the fundamental fire risk, or so-called the thermal runaway, is much higher. I'm always looking to make this content better, so if you're an EV owner, drop a comment below. Are you driving a marathon runner or a sprinter? And what's your daily charging routine like? Let's discuss it down here. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe. Now, before we wrap up, I want to spend the last few minutes busting two massive myths that I constantly hear from new EV owners in Singapore. Now, I drive a GAC Aion V myself, and I hear this myth in the community all the time. Myth number 1. I shouldn't charge my Aion V to 100% using fast DC public chargers because the heat will destroy the battery. I hear this a lot. People are scared of those big fast chargers at petrol stations because fast charging generates heat, and heat is supposedly bad for batteries. But here's the reality check. The Aion V uses what they call the magazine battery 2.0. You don't really need to know the engineering behind it. Just think of it like a high-tech thermal blanket combined with a heavy-duty air conditioning system built specifically for the battery. This system is explicitly designed to handle up to 180 kW fast charging safely. The car cools itself down while you are plugged in. Plus, remember what we said earlier? The Aion V uses an LFP marathon runner battery. It actually needs to hit the 100% to calibrate its range dial. So do not be afraid to use the chargers to top up to 100% while you are out for having lunch. The car itself is smart enough to protect itself. Now, myth number 2. I must use slow AC chargers to baby my battery so that it will last longer. This is probably the biggest misconception in Singapore. People will drive around in circles looking for a slow 7 kW AC charger, thinking that if they only use slow chargers, they will preserve the battery's health for maybe 20 years. Now, let's bring this back to the Singapore context, right? We have the COE system. Your car essentially has a 10-year lifespan on paper. The LFP battery in modern Chinese EVs like the BYD or the Aion V is rated to last for thousands and thousands of charging cycles. In real-world terms, the battery is built to outlast your 10 years COE with absolute ease. even if you exclusively use DC fast chargers. So now, why torture yourself and inconvenience your daily schedule to baby a battery for 20 years while the car is going to be registered in likely 10 years anyways? So my advice is to every layman EV owners in Singapore is this: charge your car in whatever ways fits your lifestyle. If you have a slow charger at home or at work, now great, use it, right? If you only have time to hit that fast charger for 30 minutes once a week, please do that. The battery will definitely outlast your COE. Enjoy your car and don't let the car controls you. Now, if this myth busting just saved you a bunch of range anxiety, please hit that subscribe button. I'm on a mission to make EV ownership in Singapore as stress-free as possible. Now, to summarize, if you want a rugged daily driver that you can charge to 100% and not overthink, look for the LFP batteries in Tesla standard range or Chinese brands like BYD, Aion and expires. If you want maximum performance, longer range for Malaysia road trips, and you don't mind capping your daily charges at 80%, the NMC batteries in European and Korean cars or Japanese car even are fantastic choices. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this clear up the confusion around EV batteries without making your head spins with technical jargons. I'm always open to correction, so leave your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to the channel for more frequent Singapore EV content. Now drive safe, and I'll see you in the next video.